episode of the Nurse Practitioners. My name's Barb.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Sarah.
Today we're going to be talking a little bit about your eye health. Many people today are interested in what they can do to improve their health from maybe a more natural or homeopathic way, but understanding the research and the reason why you would put those things in your body is really very, very important.
Our vision is our most important sense. Macular degeneration is the leading cause of vision loss among Americans.
Loss of vision would be devastating to anyone, you guys.
Absolutely.
Yes, 1 in 8 Americans over the age of 60 has this untreatable disease.
Sarah, doesn't this raise concern about the future of visual dysfunction for all of us as we get older?
Yes, and so today we are going to talk a little bit about your eyes and what you can do to help promote optimal eye health and prevent this disease.
Great.
Our producers have been kind enough to put up some pictures for our viewers at home to help you better understand what the inside of the eye looks like with macular degeneration. If you look at the first picture, you can see what a normal eye would look like. The second picture shows what the internal eye would look like with macular degeneration. Okay. Now, Sarah, I know we've already talked about the parts of the eye, but can you explain a little bit to the viewers about why this disease process causes the deterioration of the macula and the retina?
Yeah, absolutely. It's from the slow but steady damage caused by exposure to the high energy wavelengths of blue light.
What's blue light?
Yeah.
Is this different from UV light?
Absolutely, it's different. It's not the same as the ultraviolet light that we hear so much about in the media today. Blue light includes indoor lighting and sunlight, you guys.
Oh, well, that makes sense. It's like the light that causes the sky to look blue, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. And did you guys know also that a great deal of the glare that we experience from the sun comes from blue light?
Wow. No, I didn't realize that.
Yeah. Once again, our producers have put up a picture to help show the progression of macular degeneration. If you look at these 3 pictures, you can see how macular degeneration progresses in regards to vision loss. There is gradual dim or fuzzy central vision that progresses to loss of central vision. This disease process is devastating and incurable. That is why it is so important that individuals educate themselves on preventative measures and the importance of incorporating lutein into their diet.
So, what can we do to protect our eyes?
Well, Sarah, scientific evidence is showing the oral supplement lutein is something that you can take that can play a role in decreasing the development of and even slowing the progression of macular degeneration.
Well, lutein provides nutritional support to our eyes and our skin.
Yeah, do you guys remember the blue light that I had mentioned earlier? Actually, lutein works directly in our eye as an antioxidant and indirectly by absorbing that blue light. Exposure to the blue light in our eyes is believed to be from free radicals, contributing to the stress of the eye and causing damage to the retina.
So by taking this lutein, you can actually reduce the blue light. I think somewhere I read, Sarah, 40 to 90%.
Yeah.
So if you consider that's going to increase your visual acuity and probably reduce the risk of developing macular degeneration from the beginning.
Yeah.
Well, our body does not make lutein, but we can get lutein from different foods that we consume on a regular basis, such as egg yolks, corn, green leafy vegetables, and even yellow and green fruits.
So I guess for people who aren't willing or who aren't able to eat those things, maybe an oral supplement might be an option for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so with all this, where we keep talking about lutein, what evidence do we have to back up lutein in eye health?
Actually, there was a landmark study that was done in 1994, and it was the first study that looked at how people taking 6 milligrams of lutein daily versus a placebo had improved their eye health. And since this landmark study, there's been numerous other studies that have been conducted, and they concur with this study. However, the dosage recommendations have more recently been increased to 6 to 10 milligrams daily as being a safe dose range.
So when you consider our health and you consider kind of the cost of things, what do you think something like this costs?
I don't know. I think it's probably pretty fairly reasonable. A great place to start would be at your local supermarket or even like a health food store. But remember, you guys, that the FDA does not regulate the quality of these supplements.
So it's really important to talk to your healthcare provider before taking any of these supplements.
Right. Yeah. as with anything that we're taking, I think that more research needs to be conducted on the presence of lutein in our diets. We need to understand how it affects our blood serum and our body tissues in people with and without acute macular degeneration. I think that there also needs to be a better understanding of how lutein is taken into our bodies and distributed into the retina.
Okay, great.
Yeah, well, now it's time to take a break, but when we come back, we're going to talk about the psychological and physiological effects of graduate school.